Welcome back, everybody. Max and I here. We're playing some more Phantasy Star 4 Prototype, and it's time to pick up Rena. Everything's functioning now. She can come with us. The only problem with the person in charge of Motavia is the fact that, well, she's the most vulnerable. Her HP is only 267. I mean, she's got this Sonic Buster, and it's nice, but the attack power just isn't very high. The defense power isn't very high, you know? She's got 12 Phononmezers, though. 7 medic powers. I think her barrier is exactly the same power as Thorn's, but I could be wrong. And the reason why I could be wrong is because, I just could, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm putting her third in the order instead of second because, well, yeah, she's just not powerful. I mean, look at that. It's unfortunate, too, because, you know, she had the most potential, I think. You know, they could have really beefed her stats up and made it more of a usable character. More like Pike. How about that? Of course, it would have helped if I had more than one repair kit, which is, of course, the biggest misgiving. It's the fact that I only have one repair kit. Ow. Stardust. It really hurts Rena. She's the only one who takes maximum damage from that, just because she doesn't have basically any magical defense at all. I mean, okay, I guess she's got some, but I don't think it's anywhere near on par with even what Thorn's got. Anyways, I'll have her recover. And, I'm using a Stardew, which I probably didn't need to do. I could have waited one combat and used a guard rod, but I chose instead to use the Stardew. Anyways, okay, yeah, fine here. And cannot escape from Imagio Mage. Fall dies. Legion does damage to everyone. Death Spell doesn't quite work there, and oh jeez. I used medic power just because I could, and also a Trimate on Fall. Although, I guess I could have just used... well, I don't know. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay. If we can just make it to the Profound Darkness in one piece without using too many items... I mean, I'll admit, I'll have more items on hand than Pike did, yeah, with his group. Chaos Bringers. Oh, good, we ran. Unlike that one group of Chaos Bringers. Oh, good, another group of Chaos Bringers cannot escape. And I know exactly how this is going to end if I don't... I was originally going to try to just attack, and instead I forgot that run was automatically still chosen, you know, or something like that. I should have used Phonon anyways, because I could. I should have used Silent Wave, but, you know. Ow. Eliminate Mist. But Negatus hit the one that she missed. Now, come on, Rudy, you must hit with Explode. Thank you. I know everything in the Edge is deathable except for the Profound Darkness. But still, the fact that they just don't get affected by it is annoying. I mean, this is a train wreck in the making right here. Yes. Shouldn't be any more enemies from here on out. Okay, one last check. Make sure everybody's fully healed. It'll take a couple of rests. It'll take another one on Rudy. And one on Rain because he's missing 6 HP. And also because because I didn't do as much fighting in trying to get something like I did with Pike, we're a little lower leveled. And also, because it took us, like, it'll be 5 minutes by the time we get to the point where we're fighting the Profound Darkness, I'm going to keep playing, but unfortunately I'm going to wind up keeping playing for too long, so I'll be splitting this somewhere in the middle. Probably sometime around the 7.5 to 8 minute mark, something like that. Leave it up to me, she says. Yeah, sure thing. If you can't tell, I'm a little disappointed in Rena's performance in this battle, but you'll just have to watch for yourself. I'm going to wind up having Thorn simply attack. rather than using barrier, because I don't think there's a difference between the two of them and their barriers. I could be wrong, though, and it might be that her barrier is weaker. I don't think it is, though. I think that there's just 2 instances of it in the game, but it has the same power regardless, I think. I could be wrong. Alright. Proceeding to... Alright, Debon up, which... I think one time I tried to do this without Debon. Either in the last one, an attempt at it with the last one, or an attempt at it with this one. I can't remember which one it was. But I actually died. Actually, it might have been with... it might have been with Pike, I don't know, but I think it was with Rena. I don't remember. I just know that it was horrible. I mean, we got game overed. Probably due to McGid. It's unfortunate that Rena's power just isn't very high. Well, on the other hand, she can do that and take almost no damage from this, so... I should mention that I have absolutely no idea when I'm going to be, or when this is going to get split, you know, at what point. So, it's just going to... Shadow Breath. It's just going to cut off suddenly one time. What? Yeah, just keep the damage coming, maybe. I mean, I know the outcome, but still. And that's the other thing. That's the other downside to doing Let's Plays like this, because there's no general surprise to this. You hear me being all ho-hum about it. Well, I have good reason to be ho-hum about it, because I know the outcome of the fight already. But you know, that's the inherent danger of playing the game like this. You know, it's too bad that they didn't give any of these bosses, or any of the forms of Profound Darkness, any actual movement outside of the first form with, ooh, jeez, that hurt. Outside of the first form with its, Ray Breath and Flame Breath, when it actually looks like something moves out of it. Everything else, it's just a stationary beam of light, or multi-target attack of some kind, like Distortion or Light Shower, which... Distortion's fine. You know, I'm not bothered by Distortion. Yes, admittedly, I'm going to have to recover and use healing items, and I'm going to use it with... It's kind of stupid, I'm using Rudy for the healing, but, you know... I should have used Rain for the healing, if anybody. I don't know. Yeah, and because her strength isn't quite as high, her recover isn't quite as strong. But then again, it doesn't matter. She doesn't even have 300 HP, so it matters even less for her. On the other hand, this is basically all she's going to be able to do is recover. I mean, admittedly, there'll be one point where she can do something else, and that'll be when boss changes form. Boss changing form...